What's up, kids? Welcome back to Season 6, Week 5 here at the RL Old Farts League. This is the last week before the Season 6 playoffs, which means that this is the last chance for all our players to grease their walkers, get out their little pill boxes, and get as many points as they can to prepare for the playoffs next week. Our first game here, we've got, if I can open it up, we've got Naz and Big G. How's it going, guys?
Hey, what is up, everybody?
Hello, Foxes.
Greetings. How are you this day, night, evening?
Doing fantastic. I'm really excited for these games.
Me too. Yeah, it's the last week before finals. Do you think that people are going to really show up tonight?
I definitely think it's going to be a big one. I mean, we got playoffs coming off. It's going to be a big one. A lot of talking going on as to see who is going to be the players that show off this week. I mean, who's going to move on?
Yeah.
Playoffs.
I'm sure we're going to see an upset somewhere.
Big time.
You could probably count on that one.
Oh yeah. Before we get started, just a reminder, you see our fancy little ticker down here. We do have the Trash Talker. You can donate $1 to our wonderful server and get your trash talk up here. We've got several very nice trash talks up here already. Also, if you submit to our Patreon, you can get on there as well. If you're not part of the server, please join because we're super fun. I am going to leave you guys to kind of discuss the teams because we actually have predictions in our Twitch chat. So everybody's going to need to vote with their channel points. So you guys need to inform their decision here, all right?
Thank you so much, Foxes.
Thank you, Foxes.
So, Naz, we have a couple really good sets of games here. So our first game, we have Gen SSL, 10-14 at the moment, going against Saved by the Bell, 5-22. Now, I know we were taking a look at some of these stats beforehand, and I believe that Crispy, the assist leader for Gen SSL, in my opinion, is going to lead his team, hopefully for a 3-0 sweep, so they can get that chance to make it into the playoffs. What do you think about that?
Well, 100%. I mean, not only is Crispy leading in assist in the season, Gen SSL has just been killing it with the assists this whole season. More than anything, I'm extremely excited to see in this first game we're going to be watching tonight. I want to see Chris. We see that a year ago, less than a year ago. I mean, let's put it this way: a baby was born, right? And when that baby was conceived, Chris was Plat 1, and when that baby was born, Chris was C2. All right. I mean, that is a massive growth. I just can't wait to see how he's going to.
That is the weirdest pregnancy chart I've ever heard of.
No, absolutely. Now, I'm really interested to see what we have by Saved by the Ball here, because right now, unfortunately, they do not have a chance of making the playoffs, but I think they're going to want to go out with a bang and do every single thing they can to keep Gen SSL from getting into that playoff contention.
Definitely. I mean, that's huge because, I mean, where can you lose, right? I mean, I hate to say it. I love the guys. Everyone's been a really good player throughout the whole entire season, but this is it. It's the end of the road. Might as well take one out. It's part of the competition,
Oh, absolutely. I did just want to take a second to mention, if you are looking for leagues like this, if you want to come and join us in the fun, #! Discord in the Twitch chat so you can get in, join these leagues. I am really excited for what we're about to see tonight. Now, I'm very curious who are going to be the starting players in these games, because the last week before playoffs, you'd think they put their top 3 players in, but there might be, some players that need to get some more games in so that they actually can qualify for the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm kind of excited. I like to hear we'll see the surprise happen. We don't know who's going to start, right? It's really up to the players themselves, and I'm hoping to see a little bit of movement between the games, and I'm also okay with seeing the same 3 guys and girls go at this. Just 1-on-1 or 3-on-3, I guess you can call it, the 6-man playoff, not playoff yet, competition coming on. But regardless of what happens here, I think these are going to be amazing games.
Absolutely. Now, so I really want to stress the importance of these games. Gen SSL, if they win all 3 of these games, depending on what happens later on the night, they will have a chance. So I'm just really excited to see what they come up with, if anything changes in their strategy for tonight's games. And either way, I'm really excited, and let's get into this.
Hey guys, just wanted to give everybody a reminder that the playoffs will be happening next weekend, April 1st and April 3rd, Sunday and Friday league. Both of them are going on. Make sure you guys tune in next week to see these games. But in the meantime, let's jump into these games here. I got players jumping in. We'll see what happens.
As we get ready for this kickoff, season 6, week 5, here we go. Makers Rocks, an uncontested kickoff. A little bit of confusion coming in on the orange side for that one, but Chris is going to try to take a clear. Like we might have some technical difficulties, but Percussive is going to absolutely take advantage of that while he can.
Yeah. Percussive's here like, okay, opponents are not playing. Okay, we'll take this. Here we go, a little bit of a conversation going on in chat. Looks like we might have to remake here. Seeing that
yeah, it seems like Why So Salty? They might have to run this V3. It's looking like we are actually going to reset.
That's unfortunate.
Right, so
I got some goosebumps. The game was starting. I was ready to see what was going to happen. It's Percussive's out here definitely ready to go. As you can tell, he already got a goal going, you know?
You know, just a little teaser for what we are going to see tonight. Now, let's take a second to get this new lobby information so we can get in here and see all of this action going on.
Hey guys, in the meantime, make sure you go ahead and hit exclamation point trash talk. You know, just for $1, you can go ahead and put your trash talk here on the ticker at the bottom. And guys, make sure you're doing your predictions as well. We even get a second shot now that you saw what Percussive can do here. Maybe you want to change your predictions. Who knows?
In that trash talk, we do see N Fallen giving a little bit of crap to Loomis, saying he hears a soft whoosh in the distance from Loomis's whiffing.
Oof.
Oof. Definitely. I mean, you know, N Fallen, he's always in these chats causing up a storm. He's an instigator. You know, but I like to see that little bit of competition in the games, a little bit of competition here in trash talk in the chat. Definitely everybody jumping in. Do we by chance have a game starting up, G?
I do not see anything at the moment, but I want to talk about, you know, I really like that Percussive just was going fully on in that moment where they added the 2v3. He, I think, is doing exactly what we were talking about and is going to give Gen SSL no chance to try to make those playoffs.
Gotcha. Yeah, Percussive was not going to have it. Just give us 1 second to get in here, guys, while we're getting some information to join on this league.
It looks like the new lobby is created, so as we get in here, make sure everything is set up and good to go. So looks still are waiting just a second for the players to all get this lobby information as well.
Just a little bit of lag, guys. Do apologize for this little inconvenience. Get a little bit more intense here. These games are going to get a little bit, you know, feistier now that these guys had a taste of you know, competition, and we're going to see how if Percussive can go ahead and repeat what he just did with the players actually paying attention this time, you know.
Yeah, I would be curious as to how much salt Why So Salty is going to accumulate from that DC, and hope it doesn't affect him in game. Hopefully his internet is all good to go.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's really unfortunate that, you know, Why So Salty, and I'm just noticing that, you know, you're saying Why So Salty. In my head, I'm thinking, what do you mean Why So Salty? Isn't it Why So NaCyl or something like that? And I'm realizing that I am not good at chemistry here, G. You know, I completely forgot about high school there for a second.
Hey, there's a reason you're in real estate, right?
That is true, but you know what? I'm learning, so I'm just drinking some H2O here. Maybe when we get some Why So Salty, get some good internet.
Alright, it looks like our game is getting ready to start. As we go to head down towards the field, let's see if we actually have a regular kickoff happen here. And no one hanging back on this one, I would hope to see.
Definitely, definitely. I want to see these guys jump in full force, see what's going on. Then again, guys, here we are once again, Season 6, Week 5. Kickoff is ready to start, and here we go. We got Verbose winning this kickoff. A little bit of Salty's out here getting a little bit confused on that corner. Orange team scrambling to get that ball out of here. Got a really good save coming on, potentially setting something up, but Percussive is there to slow them down. That's going to be the whole play of this, this game here. I mean, these next 3 games, yeah?
Absolutely. As we see, why so Salty going in for such a close shot, barely hits the post. Chris, getting the demo. And Crispy is going to absolutely take that open net. I'm not exactly sure. We see the blue team defense breaking down just a little bit with that demo, and he gets an absolutely wide open net.
Definitely. Crispy's going to sit there, and he's going to capitalize on these. And here we go again. Starting off hard. Let's go. Let's keep this going. Blue team winning this kickoff. Actually, orange team winning this kickoff. And Salty trying to make a play here. Unfortunate, they get a little bit of a tap. Counterattack happening here from Saved by the Ball. Bit of a confusion going on there. Good crack. Crispy's going to come in and try another shot here. Get a demo.
Chris going up for the solo play. A little bit of a double commit by Crispy. They are going to absolutely want to take possession. We need to see Saved by the Ball get this out of their half. They are holding on for dear life right now as Gen SSL takes shot after shot.
Definitely, Gen SSL has been putting a lot of pressure. Seeing a lot from Crispy. He's hanging around, third man and coming in hot with a lot of bangs. It's forcing Saved by the Ball to make some really, really tough saves. But it's easy for a counter as well if they can get some.
Percussive going in for a clear off of the backboard. Does not find it to anybody, but he does have an opportunity to turn. Looks like he will not. Why so Salty looking to take control of this ball. Ends up leaving it for his teammate, but Percussive is back to make the rotation. Makers will get the clear and hopefully make a push forward.
Yeah,
Crispy
coming in there
doing
for a
it
bump.
once again.
Yeah, once again, I mean, Chris comes in for a bump, slows down Percussive, and Crispy's just going to go ahead and capitalize again on those things. Crispy is not messing around today. Just really, really simple shots. The play's not too complicated. He's getting the job done. Blue team coming in here. Are they going to get a kickoff goal? Here we go. Crispy again with the ball. Saved by the Ball, trying to get it. Save here. Good clear coming out. Can they turn this into something? A little bit of an aerial shot. No 50 available. Percussive going to turn around. Chris stopping it right there, center.
Verbose trying to come in with something. Not going to let Crispy have possession of that one. We do see the ball hanging out in the Saved by the Ball side. Percussive hoping for a big clear. This could be an opportunity, but Crispy has plenty of time. He's going to take it to his own corner. Chris hoping to get a big clear here, make a push, and solidify this lead that they already have. With 2 minutes remaining, what are we going to see here?
I'm expecting a little bit more of this pressure that Genesis has been putting on. Here we go. Crispy setting something up, going for an aerial, potential pass, and Salty's going to try to slot that. Unfortunate, but Chris comes in, going again for another center down the mid. Verbo's going to try to counter that, but he isn't able to quite get there. Got a bit of a double commit coming off on the defense from Saved by the Ball, and Salty just barely misses that. That's really unfortunate, man.
Yeah, it was an open net opportunity, which luckily for the side of Saved by the Ball did not end up finding its way to the net. Verbose going for a bit of a controlled play here. Gets a good 50 on Crispy. Could be an opportunity for Saved by the Ball to really make their push here, and Makers Rocks is going to do exactly that. I really like what I'm seeing from Crispy right now, hanging out patient third man, just making sure he gets those important clears.
100%. Not only are we seeing Crispy going in, but going back to what Chris, his growth in these past times, and as I'm saying that, Salty just comes out of nowhere, just bangs that into the back of the net. What a play.
I would absolutely say that Why So Salty is a little bit salty about that first disconnect and is really gonna make a statement here. Gen SSL winning the kickoff, but Percussive will get possession there. Good 50 by Why So Salty. Makers Rocks with a clear to the side. Chris is not going to let it happen though. Percussive up fast. I'm really curious what Percussive is going to do here because we've seen Crispy, the higher ranked player for Gen SSL, really take a good stance on maintaining a balance of playing back but also making some aggressive plays.
100% agree with you there. Guys, just wanted to point out, Edor, thank you so much for those gifted subs. Eider, much appreciated, guys. Keep going with them. If you guys want to get some trash talk in, remember, ! trash talk for $1. Get your trash talk. What a shot coming in from
Just
Chris.
gonna sink.
I mean, this is that growth that we were talking about. Gee, what do you think, man? Is he gonna keep going?
You know, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Chris is absolutely one of my favorite players to watch on the field. Even though he is not the highest ranked player on the team, he seems to have really, really good positioning, making really important plays. And Gen SSL is going to probably, I'd say, seal the deal on this one with 15 seconds left and take this first game.
It's looking like a pretty clean game. I mean, it's a flawless entry. Game one, here we go. I mean, so far, I'm seeing Saved by the Ball not being able to do what we were thinking they were going to do. And just as we say that, almost another goal coming in. Gen SSL is going to take that home. And here we go. I mean, Saved by the Ball is going to really have to try hard to try to slow down Gen SSL from these next couple of games.
Yeah, and exactly what we were saying before this game started. Gen SSL needs all three of these games, and by golly, they are going to try their hardest to take them. I really, really love the patience yet aggressive play coming from Gen SSL. I think Saved by the Ball is going to need to up their speed just a little bit if they're going to want a chance at winning these next two games.
Definitely. I like seeing the composition of these players. I mean, you got two players, Crispy and Percussive, that are both grand champs, and then a little bit of both. We got, I think Chris is like C2, and then Makers Rocks or Verbose are somewhere around there. So we have a bit of a even field here on both teams. Yet it just seems that Gen SSL is being able to just get those things going, get the job done, put the ball where it needs to be, and move forward to the next game. I don't think they came to mess around. Here we go. Let's start off the game 2 of this series, and let's see if Save the Ball can get something done here.
Now, as we go into game 2, let's see if there's a little bit of a shift in momentum. What are Saved by the Ball going to do here to make their push and keep Gen SSL out of playoff contention? Looks like all the players are on the field in 3, 2, 1. Here is our kickoff. Kickoff going in the side of Gen SSL. Could be an early touch from Chris. As I was saying, one of the most fantastic players to watch on the field. He will take that kickoff win and absolutely make sure it counts.
You know, I found it kind of funny off that goal explosion. Camera zooms into Chris's car and it's just laughing at you. I found that kind of funny with the Joker decal. But here we go. Verbose is going to get a good hit here. Potentially stuff that and get it in. Unfortunately, he just barely misses it. Crispy going to turn around and get a counterattack, potentially a pass. Unfortunately, couldn't keep that going. But Why So Salty saying, not your turn. It is our turn to keep on going.
Yeah, we see Crispy going in with the nice spins. I know he's constantly working on that air roll right. Chris going for possession here. I really like that play. Why So Salty going to get a big clear for Crispy. Can they do anything with it? Crispy to the corner, but Makers Rocks will deny it. 50'd out back into the middle, but no one on the side of Gen SSL to take that one.
I'm seeing a little bit of confusion here by Saved by the Ball. But as we're going here, Crispy's going to maybe turn around, get a pass going. He's taking it up the wall, maybe hit backboard and set up a pass, but Verbose is able to really stop that. Call him the security of Saved by the Ball. I've seen him do a lot this past couple minutes, including last game. Really good saves coming on. I'm trying to see if Gen SSL can go ahead and get that power like they were getting last game. What do you think they're going to be able to do here, G?
Well, by golly, I do believe in them. As I say that, Crispy, the golly, seals the deal. Crispy, I think me and him, we have a lot of time played together, and I think he heard me from above and knew exactly what to do on that one.
Oh, Crispy. Here we go for another kickoff coming in. For the third try for Saved by the Ball, try to put one in the back of the net. Verbose to come and get a pinch, potential Cuxer pinch there. Wasn't able to get it done, but here we go by Percussive. Getting another shot on potential Demo coming in. Realizes it's no longer his ball. He's going to go ahead and rotate out. Maker's setting up a pass. And you can see GeneSSL here just patiently waiting for that ball to be thrown out. And they can just go ahead and turn on their counterattack. It's a really good tactic. It's something personally that I would have done.
Percussive with a good shot on that. Maker's going to try to pass in the middle for Percussive. Unfortunately, does not connect on that one, but Verbose looks like he does have possession. Chris going for the fast play. We have 2 up on this one. Percussive does get the clear. Crispy to push it into his back corner.
Crispy getting a good clear, stopping any potential threat here. GeneSSL is looking really, really confident on the defense here, and they're able to go ahead and just quickly counterattack. And as you see that, Saved by the Ball is not able to make that contact. Crispy just slotting another one, a slow roller bounce shot here. What an amazing, amazing play by Crispy here.
That is what we love to see, the double whiff into the goal. I'm sure GeneSSL is going to be happy with that one. 50-50 on the kickoff. Crispy has an open opportunity, and man,
Jesus,
they are not taking no for an answer. They will keep slamming the ball. They're going to pad their stats. Now, something I do want to mention is if GeneSSL does take all 3 of these games, the goal differential could come into play for if they make it into playoffs. So I do not blame them whatsoever for getting every single goal that they absolutely can.
If I'm not mistaken here, G, it's going to take more than just that. It's going to depend on a couple other teams here to play their hearts out as well and see what those results are going to be. I mean, it's still on the line, but from the looks of it, GeneSSL is definitely going to be able to be a contender here. And here, as we're saying that, Crispy, again, controlling the ball here. Unfortunate, can't go through with it. He's going to go ahead and pull out an extension, wait for a pass from Crispy. Is he able to slot that? No, he is not, but third man should be coming in here soon. Ooh, pretty rough double commit there. Really going to have to avoid those if they want to keep going with these sweeps.
Percussive, controlled play, gets it past Why So Salty. Oh, and he will keep on going 50-50 with Crispy, going to Maker's Rocks. Tries to put a pass on the backboard, but unfortunately it is stopped. Crispy going for the air dribble, does not seem like he's going to connect. Oh no, it is a pass to Why So Salty, but Saved by the Ball does get that one out of their own half for a minute or 2. Now, I'm seeing a lot of the same things here from the beginning of game 1. I'm hoping that Saved by the Ball can get some momentum, find the power to take down GeneSSL.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jay. It just doesn't seem like they've been able to find their mojo. As we're going for this, Salty's sending that ball just right of that goal. Could have maybe set up a pass here, but Saved by the Ball is not able to do anything with that ball. And here we go, Salty just barely missing that ball. Crispy gonna come around, and he's like, I want this in, man. They're gonna keep on rotating out and setting up for another play. Here we go again by Crispy with a good fake, another double, and sets it up for his teammates. Can they follow this up, though? Maker's Rocks coming in hot, and Verbose is going to go ahead and close that. What?
Well, Verbose has definitely been listening, and this is definitely the way to start the last minute of the game. If they want a chance at taking this one, I don't want to say the game is done and over yet, because we have seen comebacks from this position. Why So Salty? Going to win that kickoff, but Maker's Rocks going to clear it out of the way. Crispy with a good clear to the corner. Percussive not letting that one through, though. 50-50 up and over the net. Could this be an opportunity for GeneSSL? Unfortunate whiff by Why So Salty as we go into the last 30 seconds of this game.
Oh, just barely as we're saying that. And here we go. They were like, 1 try? Sure, we'll give it to them. 2 tries? Yeah, whatever. Let's just play around with them at this point. I mean, 5-1. This is getting like a really bit of intense game. 22 seconds left. Saved by the Ball. It's looking really rough for them to get this second game in hand. I'm really hoping to see more of them coming out on game 3. Here we go on the kickoff. blue team gets a 50. I mean, both teams get a 50 here, and blue team is going to go ahead and take possession here. Why So Salty setting up for a potential shot here in the mid? Maker's Rocks is saying, nuh-uh, we're not going to let that happen. And here we go to the final 10 seconds. What is going to happen here?
Yeah, we are seeing this game come to a close. Percussive, one last try, keep it up in the air. As the game states, the original Rule 1 is keep the ball up at 0, and that will be the end of Game 2. Another one for the side of Gen SSL.
Really, really well played by Gen SSL here. I just want to do a little bit of a quick analysis. I'm seeing Gen SSL being very confident, very well on their rotations. And although Saved by the Ball is being confident, I think they're getting a little bit confused on their rotations, whereas they're a little bit anxious to go in. And I would also even go ahead and say that they're not focusing too much on the boost. I'm noticing all their players are kind of low when they're going up for their challenges. What do you think here, G? I mean, do you think they can turn this around?
You know, I particularly am not seeing exactly what you're seeing. I'm seeing a lack of demos here, I want to say. I think Saved by the Ball, if they can get some aggressive plays on really anyone on Gen SSL, I think they're all equally as threatening. I think they need to open up the field, you know, really make Gen SSL feel their presence, because I just do not think the presence is being felt right now.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that, G, seeing that the meta in Rocket League has recently been demo, demo, demo. I mean, you get a demo, it's a goal, right? Then again, keep in mind, the demo's just step one. We all know open nets are the hardest shots to make. The absolute hardest, you know? Okay. But yeah, hopefully to see what's going to go on here. Getting some word, just stand by here, guys, for a second, as we got our production team giving us some chat here.
It looks like there might have been some issues with this lobby as well. Some players might be experiencing some lag, which we do not want to see in games as important as these. Now, I'm personally hoping that Gen SSL can make this final push. And I particularly don't know if they're... I don't know. I think Saved by the Ball has got to make some sort of push here. One potential last game for the season, and are they going to make a stand?
I 100% want to see a big change here from Saved by the Ball. I'd really like to see that, even though Gen SSL is playing really, really well, I want to see what they can do, because keep in mind, if they win all 3 games, they do have a shot at getting into the playoffs, which are going to be some tougher games. You got some tougher ranked players, some guys that have been playing, getting some really good wins, that they have some chemistry. It would be good practice for them, but I also want to see if they're going to crack under that pressure, you know?
Absolutely. I think from what we're seeing here today, they absolutely stand a chance if they make it into the playoffs. You know, there's some really, really confident teams here. We've seen Silver Champ dominating the field time and time again. And, you know, one team in particular only has 1 loss. So, but the way Gen SSL is playing right now, I think they've got this in the bag.
I agree with you. Even though, I mean, agree with me, and maybe if you don't agree, but I'd like to see a little bit more, like you said, a little bit more aggression, and potentially even from both teams. I mean, then again, we can have Gen SSL saying, you know what, this last game, we're going to 100% secure this triple dub, the sweep, and we're just going to demo you guys nonstop, back to back, going on that boost grab, that figure 8 rotation, coming in, not letting Saved by the Ball breathe, and saying, hey guys, it's time to rock out, you know. This is our game now. This is our show. All right. Tonight is about us. Definitely super interested to see.
Absolutely.
Crispy's been super confident, and he's a solid backbone right now. Wouldn't you agree?
I absolutely do agree. One thing I do want to mention, though, if you want to be a part of leagues like these, !Discord, if you want to get your trash talk on the ticker on the bottom of the screen, throw some shade at some of the guys playing these games. Let them know where they're going wrong. !Trash talk, $1 will get you some trash talk on that ticker. It looks like we are about to head down to the field here for the final game of this series. Let's see what Gen SSL and Saved by the Ball are going to bring to the table.
Here we go, guys. Let's get this one started. as we're saying, Game 3, Season 6, Week 5 going on. Final game for these guys. As we say that, Saved by the Ball is going to go ahead and win the kickoff. Potentially set up a play here on the pass. Unfortunately, can't get it going. Percussive's looking to rotate out. Verbose is like, I'm coming right on in.
Percussive getting a 50 on the back end. Why So Salty looking to make a play here, but Verbose Rhetoric will have absolutely none of that. Crispy to the corner. We see a little reverse action from Why So Salty straight over Chris's head. But they do have a little bit of time to reset here. Percussive, I'm really hoping Percussive is going to take more control and maybe mimic Crispy a bit on his gameplay. A little bit more controlled touches, but really solid shots when his team needs them.
Yeah, I'd like to see that as well, G, but here we go. Why So Salty trying to get a crack in, just like we've been doing these past couple of games. And Chris, I'm noticing that GenSSL is going for a lot of aerials, whereas to Saved by the Ball is not doing so much. And as I'm saying that, here we go with Verbose setting up an aerial, sending it mid, potentially a goal for GenSSL. Can't go ahead and crack it in, but Crispy's going to go ahead and get a demo off that wall. Salty going to follow up. Unfortunately, can't get a good pass on the right side. Here we go with Saved by the Ball, turning this around. Potential counterattack here, and here we go with the pass. Can they make something out of this?
Well, if Crispy can do these solo plays, I think absolutely not. Chris backing up for the save. Good touch right in front of his own net. Why So Salty looking for a big clear here. We have a lot more pressure coming in from Saved by the Ball in this first 2 minutes as we still have a scoreless game. Saved by the Ball hoping to keep it on the 0 side for GenSSL. Crispy going with a bit of control play here with the flick over one. Could be a pass coming in here for Chris, and Verbose will have none of that.
Hey, just wanted to pause for 1 second here, guys. I wanted to give a big shout out to YKK for subscribing, as well as the bad guy 9166. Thanks, guys, for subbing to the channel. But here we go. We got Saved by the Ball coming in for a potential shot. Salty's going to stop that right in their tracks. He's going to keep going with a bit of a bully, and Chris is going to turn and maybe score that. Can't go ahead and do that. Chris setting up for another pass. Maybe he's got another touch here. No. I'm seeing a lot of rotation here coming in from GenSSL, and they're just like I said earlier, just like the other games, they're going back at it. They're not going to stop this pressure. And as we say that, Makers just getting right on top of GenSSL, using them as a T like this is a golf match. Bang, here we go. That right side of the goal, really well placed by Makers Rocks.
You know, that is how you make your mark. Using one of the GenSSL players as your T to make that goal, that's got to bring them some confidence. Verbose Rhetoric getting shut down by Why So Salty. Percussive hoping to make a push here. Gets past one, but he will not get past Chris. Makers Rocks going for a bit of a freestyle, a little bit off on that play. Percussive had the shot set up, but getting bumped out by a GenSSL player. Chris taking it up the wall, taking his sweet time here. Let's see what he can do with this.
That's a little bit of, we just saw a little sneak peek as to what we were talking about pre this game, G, where we were talking about GenSSL or Saved by the Ball getting a little bit more aggressive. And as we say that, Crispy's going to go ahead and grab a demo real quick. And instantly they're turning this around. Chris setting up for a pass here, isn't able to get it, but Why So Salty is ready to go. And as you can see, Crispy's third man being extremely patient like he has been. Why So Salty getting a 50. I do believe that was a double commit, and that was almost, capitalized on by Saved by the Ball. Here we go, Saved by the Ball with a lead. It's a big difference from what we've been seeing, G.
Yeah, if Why So Salty had a little bit more speed there, he had an open net opportunity. Unfortunately, cannot make it. Chris with a really, really good placed shot on net. Crispy from out of absolutely nowhere. Seemed like he was coming off the ceiling. We have some pressure going on for GenSSL here. Makers Rocks hoping to relieve some of that at the moment. Crispy, oh, what a beautiful touch. Pass, and oh, what a missed touch by Percussive. That is an absolutely hard situation to deal with, and they will get the equalizer here in Game 3.
Very unexpected touch here. Coming off of Crispy off that corner. Sets it off, and Saved by the Ball was just not ready. Here we go again. Let's see if we can break this tie. Who's going to be the tiebreaker? Who's going to be the scorer? Here we go. Shot coming in. Crispy's going to stop that real quick. Set up for a pass here. Going down the midfield to Why So Salty. And potentially getting a shot. But Crispy follows that. Percussive's going to slow them down. Here we go. They're taking some control on the ball. Very, very important to do so in these 3v3 matches. Verbose is going to go ahead and take a crack at it. And here we get a little bit of space. Ooh, a little bit of confusion going on here by GenSSL. Don't know what was going on there by Crispy and Chris. But as we say that, Makers is just showing off this game.
Yeah, he is absolutely taking this game by storm. With the solo plays, solo shots, very, very smart play to go up early for that shot. 2-1 game going into the last 25 seconds of gameplay. Will Save by the Ball stop GenSSL from getting into that playoff contention? We are going to have to find out, as Crispy almost making a touch into his own net, but he says, no, I've got this, guys. Do not worry whatsoever. Verbose Rhetoric with a chance. Chris, last opportunity to tie this game back up. Crispy, what can he do here? Can he get a pass? No, absolutely not. Verbose. Looks like that is going to be the end of Game 3. Absolutely beautiful by Save by the Ball, stopping GenSSL in their tracks.
Definitely a change up from the past 2 games we've seen, G. I mean, it just seemed that GenSSL was completely dominating these other games. The first 2 games, they were on top of it. They were like, hey, I think they had conceded between both games 1 goal. Definitely GG's from both teams here, though, as to Save by the Ball was able to get a pretty good dent here on GenSSL's opportunity at a playoff. It sucks to see Save by the Ball go, especially seeing them come in so hard on the last game.
Yeah, now I just want to take a moment to talk about my personal MVP for this series is going to have to be Crispy. Now, we've seen GenSSL leading the Friday Night League in assists, and I think Crispy's passes were absolutely on point. I also think just his general car control, some really, really nice shots. And Naz, as we all know, you are one of the most mechanical players in the game. I want to hear what you think about that.
Well, although I'm flattered, G, I don't want to say that I agree with you there. In my mindset, yeah, when I'm in training mode, yeah, definitely, I'm a beast when it comes to the mechanics. But I definitely would have liked to see a little bit more of that aerial play going on. Knowing that there's a differential in the ranks of the players, we definitely saw Crispy, the MVP that you're talking about here, definitely doing a little bit of spinning, a bit of a freestyle matchup. But more than anything, I want to go ahead and point out at Crispy's ability to just keep it simple when it mattered the most. I saw him in the first 2 games making those shots, placing them in the right spots, a simple thing, nothing too crazy. Even though it would have been nice and flashy, he got the job done, and that's what it came to.
Yeah, definitely agreed. I also do want to point out Makers Rocks in that Game 3. I think taking that game in his own hands, making it possible for Save by the Ball to stop GenSSL with the full sweep. I really, really loved what I saw from Makers there.
Definitely. Hey guys, keep in mind, if those of you that are watching that aren't on the Old Fart server, go ahead and hit exclamation point Discord. You get a link to our server. We can do many things. You can join a league just like this one, get some coaching, get a lot of private games in. Those of you guys that are in the lower ranks and you're looking to keep on grinding and growing, it's a really good opportunity to play with some high level players that aren't going to judge you, aren't going to trash talk you, unlike this league has been hearing a lot of. But definitely a good community. Got over 3,500 players in here, guys. If you're more than welcome to jump on in, we'll welcome you with open arms.
Yeah, I also did want to take a second to mention the RLCS Winter LAN is going to be going on this upcoming weekend. If you're an Old Fart, if you're part of our community, even if you're new here, we have a group of about 25 guys and gals from the Old Farts community heading down there. So if you're interested, coming hanging out with us, watch the games together, meet up, have a good time. Please reach out to one of the mods and we will give you that information for the RLCS LAN.
Hey guys, just want to go ahead and bring it up. We got some predictions coming up. The next matchup is going to be Silver Champ against MCR. 2 teams that have been doing really, really well. Here we got MCR with 13 wins this season and Silver Champ with 16 wins. This is Oh, actually, my mistake. Production coming in here. Silver Champ is actually 17 and 10. 17 wins, 10 losses, whereas the MCR is 13 wins, 14 losses. Here we go. It's really big to keep in mind, guys, that if Silver Champ wins here, they could take this overall and knock out MCR from the playoffs, or go by goal differential with Gen SSL. Correct me if I'm wrong here, G.
So with the games we just saw, Gen SSL is going to be out of playoff contention. I do believe, and MCR, I believe, still does have a shot if they can take 2 or 3 games from Silver Champ. So we definitely have an exciting set of games on our hands, and I'm really, really curious what we're going to see happen here. Silver Champ, Ronnie B, Katie, and Renegade, Chris YKK, they're hoping to take a 3-0 sweep here, getting 2 losses earlier in the day. Hopefully that does not take them down and get rid of any confidence that they have.
Here we go, guys. We're going to get started on this game soon. From the looks of what chat is saying, it's a little bit of a mix-up.
Now, Naz, MCR, I'm not sure what you're thinking about them right now, but the way that Timid, as known as Ricky G, Party Turtle, they've been playing very, very well this season. Unfortunately, they're about even in standings, but I definitely think that they have what it takes to take this series. Let's see what happens here.
As we're getting into this, here we go with the team starting off. Blue is coming in hot. They're getting some plays going on as the Renegade gets a whiff here. Chris is going to be able to turn this around, but Music Man is stopping them really, really quickly here in the center of the field. Party Turtle's going to go in and try to snap one in, but Ronnie's like, nuh-uh, here we go. Ricky G going to go ahead and set up another pass, looking for a follow here off the wall. As you know, Ricky G is more of a mechanical player, and as we say that, he almost cracks that in.
Yeah, what a shot, so close. Ronnie B going to take it off the wall. A little bit of a solo play. Gets it past Ricky. Let's see if we can get it past Music Man as well. What a beautiful flick. And, that is what we have seen from Ronnie B time and time again. Never fails to be a fan favorite in these games, just based off his mechanical skill alone.
Very, very nice 45 flick right there. Coming off a little bit of a delayed flick as well. Here we're going to go. I want to see if MCR is going to be able to go ahead and counter this on a quick front, or if they're going to take their time. As we say, this Party Turtle's trying to get a shot. Music Man gets a whiff, and Ronnie here comes again. Maybe another flick, but Ricky's like, no, no, no. Here we go. This is my game now. As he's going to take control, try to maybe get a flick of his own here. And as he almost gets that crack, Party Turtle's going to follow up here. He's trying to keep this pressure on. Really hoping to see MCR try to get that goal back.
Beautiful clear by Chris, following up with another touch. Great follow-up from Chris YKK. Getting cleared into the middle. Party Turtle is going to take that one up the wall. Unfortunately, no boost to follow. Ricky G, big clear here. A little bit of confusion on defense. Renegade Duck with the last-second save. Going over towards Ronnie B. I think I've seen MCR taking it a little bit slow here. I'd like to see them up the pressure and really force an opening so that they can get an equalizer here.
I'd agree with you. I definitely think they're doing their best here. They're definitely kind of getting into. I know these guys have played already. I believe this is the second series that they're playing against each other. But as we say that, Ronnie B's just gonna wait, and Party Turtle coming in with an absolute tank of a save. Just unable to get it out though. It was a really good stop, and Music Man gonna follow up from Party Turtle. They're getting some really good saves here, but MCR is gonna go ahead and continue trying to get this shot going. Ronnie B is not letting them pass that half field, and as we say that, he just puts another one in the back of the net. Ronnie B's looking really, really good this game.
Yeah, a really, really tough spot for Party Turtle. I was going to commend Party Turtle on that epic save we saw a couple seconds ago, but unfortunately put in a tight position on that one. Kickoff to the corner, looks like it could be in the side of Silver Champ. Ronnie B gonna take that one, quick aerial up. Ricky G gonna clear that one to the corner. Music Man needs to get on this ball quick. Ricky G will cut that rotation and take it into his own hands. Ronnie B hoping to get it past, but Music Man making a bit of a block there. Hopefully MCR can capitalize on this here. Ronnie B taking his sweet time. Renegade Duck hoping to take that ball. Looks like a little bit of confusion on who's going to take that one. Ronnie B going for the mechanical flip reset. Oh! Now, I do not know if he actually got that flip reset or not. Did you see that one?
I think he did get the flip reset. He just wasn't. Yeah, he definitely got that flip reset. Now that we're going back to the replay, I just don't think he was able to connect with the flip and do something with it. But I don't think he needed to. I mean, as we can see, he just scored. MCR is going to really have to step it up here. That's just saying that Silver Champs are not letting these kickoffs. They're winning them. They're making things happen with the ball. Or like they say in the private games of Old Farts, we're doing things with the ball. Okay, but I like to see MCR go ahead and get a little bit more control on their rotations. It seems like they're, again, kind of like Saved by the Ball last game, a little bit anxious to do something with this, and they're not able to get something concrete going.
Music Man, pinch in the corner. Chris YKK gonna get a little bit of a good clear there. Ricky G, pass off of the backboard, hopefully for his teammates. No, for a solo play. Will he continue to stay on this ball? Good speed, good idea, unfortunate whiff. Music Man going off of the backboard, but Chris will get a good clear there. And man, Chris has been absolutely solid this game. There's a ball in his half. By golly, Chris is going to clear it out and almost gets a really, really well-placed shot on that one.
Definitely. Hey man, I just got to thinking, I wonder what these teams are calming right now. Knowing a lot of these players personally, I know that Ricky G is not a very talkative guy. I'm wondering if he's calming in the games. It seems to be that from the playstyle, I don't hear much calm. I don't see much calm coming on, but as we're saying this, Ricky G's going to go ahead and go up and potentially get a shot. He's stopped real quick by Silver Champs, and as we say that, Music Man's going to take a crack and unable to put it in. Party Turtle following up. Ricky G going to go ahead and recover here. They have to go back on the rotation here.
I have seen a little bit of a boost management issue coming in from the side of MCR, but as I say that, a beautiful passing play. Music Man with the chance to solidify it, but unfortunately gets cleared up to his backboard. Ricky G gonna take the ball. Oh, open net for Party Turtle potentially, but Ronnie B will get a 50 in front of his own net, out of the way. 10 seconds left. It's looking like this one is a wrap.
Definitely a lot more pressure coming in from NCR. These past 15 seconds, the last 15 seconds of the game, they definitely stepped it up here, G. This win is going to go to Silver Champ, though. As for Ronnie B, definitely stuck out this game. Chris following up with it, and I did see Renegade Duck getting a couple of really good setup passes. Unfortunately, those are kind of like the underdog passes where you don't see that they're doing stuff with it or it doesn't look like it, but they are setting stuff up for their team. MCR definitely picked it up, like I said earlier, at the end of the game, and I want to see more of that at the start of second game. What do you think, G? I mean, are they gonna turn this around? These are really good players.
So I agree. I do like what I saw from NCR. I think it's going to be a question of can they stop Ronnie B's solo plays. I think Ronnie B is probably the most mechanical player on the field right now and is really causing a ruckus with the side of MCR. We have seen Ricky G doing a good job of contesting, but I think the whole team is just going to need to up their speed just a little bit, not give Ronnie the time on that ball. I think Chris YKK, Renegade, doing a great job of getting those clears and passes to Ronnie and kind of letting him take the work.
Just wanted to go ahead real quick, looking at Twitch chat, something that Enfallen, one of our members here at the server, he's been teaching everybody. For those of you who don't know, that on this map that we just played, there is a little bit of a rubber ducky here on the background on the bleachers. But as we say that, while we watch this game, try to find this rubber duck, as we have a Renegade duck in the game as well. Here we go, guys. Game
it
2.
Could,
we're gonna go ahead and start this one off
any more. Renegade Duck and the Ducky on the field. Will they continue to succeed for Silver Champs? And some say that's the reason that Silver Champs are winning, is because of the Duck energy going on in this game. Ricky G going down. Ronnie B will stuff it out. Party Turtle with a boomer of a clear. Renegade Duck hoping to get a pass, keep it in his own side. Ronnie B going for a clear here. Pass to Renegade, but Party Turtle will stuff that one out. Chris with a bit of a clear. I would have liked to see some control there. Ricky G has an opportunity here. Going off the backboard, hopefully Party Turtle can turn. Unfortunately, not quick enough on that one.
Yeah, Ricky G setting up for a pass there. Unfortunately, his teammates weren't able to follow. But as we're saying that, Ronnie B's going to go ahead and set up. Gets a bit of a rough first touch. Has to rotate back out as the Renegade Duck coming in. And MCR almost gets a really good crack, but unable to put it in. Here we go as Silver Champs trying to keep this ball going. But MCR is going to go ahead and take control here. Take it to the back right corner. Renegade Duck stopping them. Party Turtle setting up a right pass to Ricky G. Can he control this? Ooh, good bump coming in from Party Turtle, but unfortunately, they can't. It just seems like they can't go ahead and get anything out of these bumps. They're trying to get going, but we'll see if they can get something concrete here. Boom.
Ronnie B almost getting to that one, but beautiful lob by Ricky G. You know, I'm noticing a trend in this game. We've got turtles, we've got ducks. It's a bit of a zoo here. And that's what I've seen from the first minute and a half of this game. A bit all over the place. I'm hoping MCR will take a little bit more control here. Music Man completely beats, I believe, Renegade on that kickoff. Ricky G hoping to make a little solo play here. He's got to be a little faster than the side of Silver Champ. Unfortunately, is not able to do so. Huge demo coming in from Ronnie B. He's going to open it up for Renegade, but cannot find the back of the net.
Two really good saves coming off from MCR right there. I'm noticing Ricky G is getting a little bit more aggressive. It was like last game was not the game for us, but this game I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop them from doing anything. He's looking for those demos, and as we say that, Music Man setting up a pass, but they can't get that going. Ricky G going to turn, passes back out to Party Turtle, and a possible pinch. Here we go, Ronnie B turning this play around. He's going to go for a little bit of a flashy play and unable to get that. Music Man getting a bit of a flick. He's going to go ahead and maybe get a demo here. Ricky G setting that left. Can they set this up?
Yeah, I think this is coming down between a speed contest between Ricky G and Timid. I think if Ricky G can get those clears as Timid is on the ball, they will open up a lot of space on their end to keep this lead going. Ronnie B hoping to get something here. Could be an open net. Party Turtle getting back to that one, but some more pressure coming in. Music Man, unfortunately, is not able to get the save. Gets pulled out of his goal line, and Ronnie B will stuff that one into the back of the net, making this one a tied game going into these final 2 minutes.
Definitely really good tiebreaker there. It's crazy to see just the difference in speed of skill between the two players. Here we go with the kickoff. Wondering who's going to win this one. And here we go by Silver Champs setting up something off that side wall. Music Man gonna go ahead and stop them. Sending it back right side wall now. Ricky G gonna go ahead and take this aerial. We know he's a good mechanical player. Can't set that up. Looking for some boost grabs or bumps. Here we go with Silver Champs getting a little bit slow here on the play. Could be a good thing for them. And as we say that, Chris is getting a bit of a crack down the mid. Ronnie passing back to Chris, but he just turns the wrong way.
Music Man, bit of a double commit here on the blue goal line. Party Turtle with a big pinch to the upper side of the wall. Ricky G gonna take it into his own hands here, getting a nice 50 right in front of the net. Unfortunately, no one on the side of MCR able to solidify that one. Music Man, good third man challenge, risky, but I like it. Ricky G with a possible shot opportunity, pinches it off of the ground right over Chris YKK. There's nothing he could have done about that.
Bringing this back to what you were saying here, Big G, where it's coming down to Ricky G and Ronnie B. I mean, I get confused. I saw it earlier. You got confused on their names, but I think Ricky G is pulling this one off. Ronnie B's been doing his part as well, but Ricky G's definitely showing off his skills. Here we go as the Renegade Duck setting up for a pass, but Ricky G's not going to let it happen. Party Turtle challenging quick. Here we go with MCR setting up a play. They're giving them possession just to get that counterattack. What a pass coming in. Can Music Man set it up for a follow-up? No, he can't. Here we go with Renegade Duck setting the ball all the way up to the other side of the field. Ooh, Music Man with a back pass to nobody.
Yeah, you know, we were mentioning Ricky G and Ronnie, but I also want to pay attention. I think Music Man has been the unspoken player in this game. Really good control, really nice third man plays. I think he's keeping a lot of the pressure kind of on the sidelines, something we don't see to be as flashy, but as I say that, Music Man doing exactly that, keeping it in the Silver Champ half. Renegade Duck hoping to go for a flick here, but Ricky G is going to take that one out. Ricky G hoping to stay on this ball, but that's what I thought was going to happen. A bit of a double commit on the side of MCR. Ricky G heading back to the back corner to recover from that one. Ronnie B, a last-second opportunity. 5 seconds left in this game. Can Silver Champ come and tie this one up to head into overtime? And the ball might drop. Oh, we still have it up at the moment, but it is on the side of MCR. It's looking like that is going to be our game number 2.
Just as you say that, it's reminding me back to what we were saying at the end of game 1, where I said I really want to see MCR turn it up a notch, and just as that's exactly what they did. Both from Music Man, Party Turtle, I mean all three, Ricky G as well, they just stepped it up. You look at the scoreboard, you see Music Man gets 32 points. I don't think that accurately reflects what's been going on in the game, because he's definitely been showing off. Ronnie B as well, though. It was a really good matchup that game. I can't tell you. My prediction is it's kind of cloudy in judgment here as to what's going to go happen next in this game 3.
Yeah, I think it all depends on what we see from Silver Champ here. I think from NCR, I think Ricky did a good amount of the same stuff, but I think Party Turtle and Music Man really stepped it up there, keeping the speed on the rotations to really keep that pressure. I think that was the difference in this game 2, and I'm hoping that they take that and absolutely soar with it going in for this game 3. For Silver Champ, I think they're solidified in the playoffs, but MCR really needs to make this push and win this last game for every single chance they can get.
100% agree with you there, G. Here we're going to jump into game 3, guys. Tune on in. Guys, one more time, if you want to get some trash talk going, go ahead, / trash talk. And that's going to go ahead and pop up your comments here in the little bar that we have at the bottom of the screen. Big thing. Give me 1 second here as I set up here for the next game coming up. We're going to go ahead and have to take a bit of a delay here. G, I don't know about you, but I think last game, going back to it, Ricky definitely outplayed Ronnie B some of those times, but I did see a really good flash from Ronnie B where he just landed, jumped back up, and slotted in the back of the net. Haven't seen much of that from Ricky G.
Yeah, I think Ricky G is more of a low-key player. He's really fast to challenges that are important, but he takes a little less risk than Ronnie B does. And I think that risk is what the audience likes to see. But I think it could be making some opportunities for MCR, as we saw in the last game. I do want to take a second to point out, ! Patreon, if you've been a part of our community, if you want to keep streams like these, leagues like these happening, ! Patreon to help support our server. Also, if you're new here, welcome. This is the Old Farts Rocket League community. ! Discord if you want to hop in, join a league like these, join some tournaments. But I am getting news here from our production team that we're going to hop back down onto the field for our final match of the evening. Predictions for this last game.
Yes, sir. Here we go. We're setting up for game 3. Once again, season 6, week 5, game 3. Here we go. MCR going to go ahead and lose that kickoff, but actually gain possession off of this. Ricky G showing off some flashy plays here. Small thing. Music Man going up early. They're a little bit confused here off that play, but Chris is going to go ahead and set up a really good opportunity for Ronnie B, and he's unable to get there. I'm automatically seeing a lot of pressure coming here from Silver Champs.
Yeah, they're going to want to take this game by storm, give MCR no opportunity. They want to see a goalless game on the side of MCR. As I say that, Chris making a good push in the corner, gets a bump on the last man. Unfortunately, Ronnie B not there to take care of that. Ricky G going for his own little solo play and gets the demo on the rotation out. Party Turtle, big pop, but unfortunately none of his teammates there to take advantage, so Renegade Duck takes it into his possession, unfortunately throwing it back to the side of Ricky G.
Bit of a triple commit there going on the defense. Wondering if they're getting a little bit nervous, but as we're saying that, here we go with MCR getting some control. Chris trying to stop the play early, which we consider a double commit here. It can be detrimental. Party Turtle setting up a pass. Ronnie B shutting it down really fast. Music Man gonna keep on going. Party Turtle gets a whiff, but it's actually a fake. They can't get that going though. Here we go. We're gonna see what's gonna happen here. Lots of pressure coming in from MCR. I think they want to take this game home.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of back and forth, a lot of booming the ball. I think in order to win this game, you're going to need to take some possession, which Chris is definitely trying to do here. Will he get it around Party Turtle? Yes, he does, but Ricky G up fast for that one shot. Double commit on the defense, but they do get it out of their side. We got Ronnie B looking for just any sort of clear here, relieve some pressure, and he is going to get a shot opportunity. Will Music Man make it back? No, he doesn't. That clear there, absolutely setting up Ronnie B. Unfortunately, Ricky G a little bit slow, maybe a little bit risky of a commit on the blue half.
Just what we were saying, where Ricky G doesn't take those risks. Here we go with Ronnie B taking it, and that's their first attack on MCR, and they are able to capitalize on it. And real quick, Ronnie B took that risk, and he said, high risk, high reward, I'm going to take it. Here we go with MCR trying to get that goal back here on their on Silver Champ's half side of the field. Two of them up. Ricky G setting up for a pre-jump, but he can't get anything as for his teammate wasn't able to set it up. Here we go. One more time. Ronnie B is going to go ahead and hit a crack on this, send this mid, but MCR is going to go ahead and give away possession, unfortunately. Ricky G looking to be aggressive here on their half of the field. Lots of pops going, but they're not connecting well with their shots.
Yeah, no, I do not see much connection going on. I see a bunch of back and forth as we say that Ronnie B slots it into the back of the net. 2-0 lead with half of a game remaining. Silver Champ coming out dominant in this third game. Will MCR have an answer? We're going to have to wait and see as we get into this next kickoff. Kickoff coming in. Music Man unfortunately does not win. Renegade Duck, if he stays fast on this, could be a good play for Silver Champ. Ronnie B gonna take that off of the backboard. It goes up for it once again. Ricky G gonna deny that play. Now, Ricky G, I gotta love him. You know, I'm Big G, he's Ricky G. You know, we have a lot in common just from the names alone. And so I've got to support him, Naz. I absolutely have to support him here. And I am right now rooting for the side of MCR. I want to see an upset. I want to see the comeback. And I want to see them take 2 out of 3 in this series.
Yeah, I'd love to see that as well, G. Now, I love the names. Maybe you guys coordinated that before you joined the server. I don't know. But it's looking like a really tough comeback. We got 1:30 left, plenty of time, but that's more than half of the game gone. As we're saying, that MCR is setting up for something, but again, Silver Champs is not letting them through. They are a brick wall. Ronnie B is getting some time here, gets demoed from Party Turtle, but Renegade Duck is going to follow this up, can't get the shot on net. Here we go with Ricky G, a little bit of a flashy play, air drag coming in, Ronnie B controls, takes it to the left side corner, but Music Man is anxious to get this win. Maybe at least just get one for dignity.
You know, I think what we've seen lacking on the side of MCR has been that Party Turtle and Music Man confidence on those plays, giving a little too much time as we see Renegade Duck here getting a solo play. Music Man going to clear it to the corner. Can he maintain possession? Ronnie B says absolutely not. Good flick, almost a scoring opportunity once again for the side of Silver Champ. Music Man going to take a 50 on the wall. Ronnie B has got an open net. Can he score the angle? Really, really tough one, but gets super, super close.
Here we go, guys. 30 seconds remaining. It's going to come down to it right here. It is possible for MCR, but they're going to really have to step it up. And as we say that, Ricky G setting up a pass. I don't think he meant to hit that touch. Because Ronnie B is going to come in and maybe double tap this. Oh, doesn't get the double tap, but Duck coming in hot from the second man position is able to just crack that low ball down and making it even harder for MCR here. This looks like it might be it. 13 seconds left on the clock. This is a really, really tough one to come back. I don't know if it's possible, Chief.
Yeah, I definitely do not think it is possible. I think this is going to be the final result of this game. I do want to point out, while Ronnie G's pass was absolutely amazing, really, really good positioning by Renegade Duck to be there for the miss and slot that one, solidifying the game 3. Silver Champs take this series 2-1, and they will be heading to the playoffs in 2 weeks from now.
very, very good set of games that we've seen tonight, Big G. I don't want to compare the two different series together because we got different styles of players. Silver Champ taking this home with a 2-1 series. You know, this is going to show off, and I'm really excited to see what's going to happen next week, April 1st, April 3rd, with the playoffs. Seeing the Silver Champ is going to go ahead and move forward. Who are they going to play? What's going to happen?
Yeah, I do want to correct you real quick, Naz. That is going to be 2 weeks from today. I understand the mix-up, though. We're taking a bit of a break for the RLCS LAN that is going on next weekend, so we will be resuming playoffs the following weekend.
We will be there in spirit.
Yeah, and I think everyone's doing a live meetup this coming weekend, right? Or is that in a couple months?
Yep, we will be having a meetup at the LAN.
Okay.
So I do want to give a bit of the schedule for our